Yes, people, and there you have it. So, Chelsea won, Arsenal won. How many draws, but they are we going to have this season? How many draws have we had so far? We can count them now. Brighton, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Listen, man, these draws have been so many, and to be realistic, as far as the Premier League is concerned, the way things are actually looking now, 9 points actually behind Liverpool. I think, honestly, I don't think this Premier League is in our hands. What I'm seeing online is guys saying that Liverpool is going to drop points and, waiting, praying. You see, you can't depend on teams by they to be doing for you things. You basically need to do your business. I think today was more of like, for me, okay, unless things changes, this football, you never know what's going to happen. But from what I've seen over the years, I think I've never seen my team run somebody down the way Man City run us down. Uh, and I don't think they're also going to do that this season. Man City has been poor. This is actually our chance to go. This is actually our chance, by the to actually, win the Premier League. Because apparently, Slot is doing the league. Ateta is quite an experienced coach. Put this into context. Just trying to imagine. I'm trying to imagine a case whereby Slot wins the Premier League before Mikel Arteta. Honestly, if Slot wins this Premier League before Mikel Arteta, then I think he's just made Arteta the biggest fool by the of all time, as far as the Premier League is concerned. Arteta's been here, he has the experience, he's been doing this over and over and over again. Somebody comes from nowhere, gets a team, and then wins the Premier League just like that. Before you, what have we been doing here? What have we been doing here, honestly? Man, it's draining. This is just draining. I'm actually glad we're going for the international break because the past 3 weeks by there has been so frustrating. And I'm an Arsenal fan, but I've seen my team play several times. Whenever I see us struggle in the first half, most definitely that game, it's either we're getting a draw in that game or losing the game. I saw you play in the first half. Unfortunately, Badekayava scored a goal. VR disallowed it. Honestly, I'm drained. I think let's just go for the international break, come back. I don't think I'm getting any hyped. We need to basically try and focus on the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, Champions League. We definitely know that we really don't have good luck. Not been having luck over there for the longest time. So I think we just come back and just focus on the cups because I think the league is gone. If there's anything I really wanted, but was the league. But as is right now, the way this team is playing, it's gone. One might argue and say that we've been caught up in this predicament before last season and time like this. It's true, but the last season and time like this, but they were basically just playing the same kind of football. Uh, this organization were blunt. That's the thing. Our attack was blunt. The 2022-2023 season was the season whereby I think I enjoyed Arsenal playing football. That football was so interesting. We were basically flying. We were flying by the then capitulated towards the business end. That was our season by the two in the Premier League. Last season also we were flying in the second leg, but man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's break this down player by player. Let's start from the goalkeeping position. David Dreyer, the guy, well, made some good saves. Our defense basically, by the way, was okay. We had our defense, except from that Neto score. I think Gabriel Magalhaes was caught napping. Yeah, and Pedro Neto, what a player. Defense, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Timber, Ben White, they were okay. Let me just say, in fact, the team was okay. We did have an exceptional performance, an okay performance. But this is the Premier League and this is Arsenal. And Arsenal, we don't need okay, we need exceptional performance. The midfield, the coming of Odegaard, I feel like Odegaard was basically rushed. And I don't know what the reason for that was. Because in today's game, well, made a couple of created a couple of chances for players, but he really didn't look okay. Even the pressing, he was not doing the hard pressing they usually does. Because most of the time, but then Odegaard is available. Usually used to seeing Havertz, Odegaard, Bukayo Saka press. Today it was just Havertz pressing. So that tells me that I don't think he's 100% fit. Declan Rice also came off in the second half. Probably also was rushed. Became Merino coming in. Nah, man, that guy is just so there. And this takes me back to the January window. We ought to have not January. What am I talking about? This takes me back to the transfer window we recently had. That was one of the poorest transfer window. I mean, what have we signed? Ricardo Califiori, Sterling, who's currently on loan, ineligible for this game, couldn't play in today's game. Got a goalkeeper. Man, honestly, this transfer window, and this really frustrates me with Arsenal. Whenever you get a chance, but to just, try and spice things up a bit. Let's come to this. Bukayo Saka had an okay game, came off limping, also seems injured. Kai Havertz scored a goal disallowed. All these guys actually just had an okay performance. Martinelli, by the way, people have been blaming Martinelli. I've also been blaming Martinelli. It actually pisses me off sometimes, but I think this system that are currently playing in is not. The jigsaw is basically broken. Things are not taking, players are not clicking. It's just not working, honestly. It's not working, and I think we can kiss the crew. We can just say Premier League is done. Yeah, the EPL is done. Basically, right now, just sit back, relax, and enjoy football. Really frustrating to see this happen. Uh, we move to the next one.